Most of us have felt lonely at some point in our lives. Feelings of loneliness are personal and everyone's experience of it will be different, but it's commonly described as the absence of social contact and relationships that we find rewarding or meaningful. It's more prevalent than you might think, but it isn't spoken about much because people often feel ashamed of what others will think of them if they admit that they are lonely. But being able to recognize and say that you are lonely is a strength, not a weakness, and is the first step to making positive changes that will benefit your health and well-being. We're here to assure you that experiencing loneliness is common. There is nothing wrong with you, and it doesn't mean that you are any less worthy or deserving of the kinds of connections you want in your life. And as ironic as it may sound, you are not alone in feeling lonely. Whether you're watching this as someone who feels lonely or you know someone who does, we hope you'll find it useful in helping to alleviate the feeling. It's important to remember that loneliness is not the same as being alone. Some are perfectly content with spending lots of time in their own company, and this doesn't negatively impact their sense of belonging and contentedness, while others would feel lonely doing the same. It's also true that some people have lots of social interaction and still experience loneliness because they don't feel understood or supported in their relationships. It could even be the case that someone feels lonely while simultaneously feeling supported by those around them. There isn't one single cause of loneliness. The answer to why someone starts to feel lonely could be clear, or it could seem to arise for no obvious reason at all. Some life events can lead to heightened loneliness, such as bereavement, receiving a mental health diagnosis, starting a new job, or relocating. Perhaps someone feels they are changing in a way that is different to their current group of friends, their interests are no longer the same, or they're questioning their identity in some way. These are all experiences that can feel disorientating while things are being figured out. Whatever the circumstances, there are a range of things you can do to more feel connected, not only to others, but to yourself, too. Keep in touch with those around you. This might sound simple, but maintaining social contact with those you're closest to is key. As so many of us update our lives on social media, it's easy to trick ourselves into thinking we've caught up with people through a picture they've shared, when we may not have spoken to them in a while. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel.